Hello and welcome to Swamp Man on Sunshine Forest. We have just cut down a couple of trees. We're still in the first day. Still got a bit of time, so I thought we'd just get a little bit more wood into the sawmill. I was going to do it off camera, and then we got this little interesting scenario going on here. We cut down a tree. It fell down through those bulrushes. It took me ages to find the tree. Once I trimmed it down and everything, and then pulled the winch cable out. And then we've got another one just down this side here. Let's get the winch cable out. And I want to see if I can just winch it straight into the... should be able to into the sawmill area. So let's just go forward a little bit. Might actually pull the one straight in, but let's have a look and see. Yeah, that'll be fine. Don't want to risk, because I think when you pull them in, even the ones that are further away might. We'll just see what happens. I think they might. When one comes in, both winch cables might release. So let's see what happens. Let's face this way. So pull it in, pull the first one in, and see if it actually releases the other one that is outside the... Yeah, it does. So that's something to bear in mind, and is, I suppose, a little bit frustrating in terms of the mod. I mean, it would be quite nice to just... Well, you very seldom be in this situation, so yeah, not a real problem. But it does mean that you need to have the cables, the trees fairly close together if you're just dragging whole trees into a sail point or a sawmill or something along those lines. So I thought that was just a little bit interesting for me. Might not be for those of you who do a lot of forestry work, but for me it was. So how much have we got in here? So we've still got about 24,000 litres in here. We should get a little bit more out. Let's just have a quick squiz at everything, make sure we've got everything done. I think I'm going to rest now. Our main priority is to get the small farm, well, the small swamp hut up and running, and then we also need to get some more money in from selling some product, so we should have some product to sell from there as well. And of course, hopefully, before we go, let's go and check out crawfish. We still haven't got anything produced, so it seems to be a fairly slow producing job, but we've got some more bloodstock, is it called? Broodstock in here, so maybe we can find another spot and put up and get another boat in as well if we make enough money from the wood stuff. In any case, so that's where we are going to just take a little rest. So we'll go and have a little sleep, have the afternoon off, have a little sleep, refresh ourselves, and come back strong in the morning. We'll see you then. And left in the bank. So far we are fast heading in the direction of our predecessor. But look at this. Heaps of materials. planks. Oh, all these long planks, everything. So let's first of all go and have a look and see what we've got. What we need for here is this. So we need, next step, another 500 wood beam. Oh, we certainly are wasting wood beams. You can just see that we must make a note to Amatana, because the pellets come in pellets of 1000, so it's pointless having a requirement of 500. Although you can take trees straight in there and it will produce the wood beams. So maybe this is the penalty for bringing wood beams in instead of bringing in your own product or buying in product or whatever. Have we got a bit of rain coming in? Well, in the swamp it's not a problem. Oh, we don't want to lift everything up. There we go. Right, let's take that through to the building, and then what I'm going to do is, looks like it's, so far it looks like it needs 2 of everything, but also we're probably going to need to put some more trees into the, so what I'll do is I'll put this in and then I'll bring 2 of each of the other long planks and short and normal planks, and we'll just see if that's going to be enough, and then during the course of the day we will be able to cut down some more trees. But first of all, once we've done this, whatever we've got left, we need to go and get some money, so we need to go and sell that. Long planks. Let's take 2 pallets of long planks and take them over there. Got 2 pellets on there. I've just got to try and keep them on there all the way to the hut. So we'll hopefully get some good money in for these planks. And yeah, I'm wondering whether I should actually establish a sale point just on the edge of near the road, instead of going through any wholesalers. We'll have a look and see. We'll have a look and see where it's best to sell them. Oh, we don't want to put them in there yet, because we don't know what we need. So we'll stack them about here. So we don't want to put in 2 pallets if we only need 1 pallet. We must also clear up this sort of yard area as well, because these bulrushes are just make everything so difficult to actually disorientate me, as do the trees. Oh, stop. suppose for these. There we go. Good, good, good. We can stack these down there. We may not, we may or may not need them. I don't know what the recipe is for that. That is a nice little, this log cabin is a nice little mod from Omatana, and is very, very inexpensive for these type of, I suppose, survival type operations or low budget operations. Although I suppose our whole thing can't be called totally low budget because the equipment is pretty expensive, and we did have quite a bit of stock to start with. You know, some trees in the sawmill just waiting to be done. The basis of the farm hut, the foundations laid, that type of thing, you know. So we should be pretty glad. So now we will go and get the trailer out, get that all sorted out, and take it up to the sawmill so we can load it up. Don't know how much we're going to get on there, and then we'll find out whether we need to build ourselves a place to sell these or whether we have some way to sell them on the map already. Let's have a quick squiz. Let's do that quickly first. Planks long. Storage bay or Goldcrest Valley. Planks, storage bay. So there is a place to sell. And what is the other one that we had? Wooden beams. $5,000, yeah. Yes, it looks like a storage area, which is where? It's probably going to be up here somewhere. Selling wood, storage bay. Yeah, well, I think this first load, that's where it should be sold to. We can build our own stuff a bit later on, if it's necessary. We seem to be getting decent money for what we have. I think it's going to be a question of what we can get onto this trailer. Where is it? Here it is, yeah. We want to clear all these trees out of this sort of yard area as a priority, as our first job, and then we'll start moving out. Maybe taking, I don't want to take out all the trees, maybe taking out every second tree or so. Thinning out the forest a bit so that we can establish our crawfish empire. There we go. So I'm hoping we'll be able to just drive everything up the back. And Got to wait for it to fully load, don't I? To fully lower, not load. Right, so I think we should pull forward a bit. There we go. It should be good. Right. Let's see what we can get on here. I'm going to do this loading on a bit of a time lapse because there could be some laughs. Right, you're back with me, and like I said, there were some funnies. We'll have to make 2 trips, so it will take a little while to do that. So we'll do this one, we'll get this one solved, and we'll do the other one, the next cell with the next, well, off camera basically. So we've got those to go plus that, but we will. It's still running. So we've got a little bit of wood in there. Maybe we'll let that run for another day and just sell whatever's left. In case, let's fold everything up and go and get some money. Right. And yeah, I don't want to put too much on at a time. The tractor is relatively small. Now I've got to find my way out of here. This is another problem. We've got to find our way through the swamps. And I think we've got to go a little bit this way. But we can get through here. Got to dodge the trees. We'll have to make ourselves some roads. We might be able to fill in some areas to make some sort of road system. And I think we go through here somewhere. You can see some buildings there, so that makes a bit of sense. It's whether we come out. There is a track coming in here, but I think it's over there. there's a track coming in there. There we go. Nice. So I think if we go up here, we can get all the way up through to the selling point. So we'll see you once. Well, no, we'll take you along for the ride. You haven't seen where the selling point is yet. So there's loads and loads of space to expand here on this map. But really I'm concentrating on working in that swampland. Some unusual terrain. So how much do I think I can get for what's in there? 5, 10, 20, maybe about 40,000 for this load. Where am I being? Yeah, I don't know, we'll see. 8, average on 5,000, maybe a little bit less. Mid-30s. It's certainly make a hang of a difference from 2,000 that we have. Just gives us some breathing room then. The shop area is just at the top there. So it's not too far away, but I mean, top speed of 22 miles an hour. Hey, beggars cannot be choosers. We can look at upgrading equipment at a later stage. Oh dear. There's very limited sale places to sell things, which I suppose is fair enough. You can put it on the train as well. So where is our sale point? That must be there somewhere. That's for animals. I think it might be in the front here. Let's find out. Let's find out. If not, we'll have to put the markers on before somebody shouts, "Put the markers on!" Yep, there we go. How much did we get for that? 20,800. Another 7,000, another 7,000. Yeah, so 34,000. The calculation was right at the end. 40,000 was wishful thinking. In any case, 36,000 is what we've got. And that's brilliant. Well, we'll head on back. We'll go and cut down some more trees, put some more trees into the sawmill, and then we'll keep feeding our building, our construction. But for now, I think that's where we'll end this episode. So thank you so much for watching. If you've enjoyed it, please like and subscribe, and we'll catch you in the next one.